Okay, today we are going to talk about lunch. So here's what you want to think about when you're designing your day. Ideally, first off, you have what you're going to eat tomorrow thought about today and hopefully even cooked so you can take it with you during your day at work or wherever it is you go. So first thing you want to cover in your mind is what's going to be my complex carbs that I'm having today that I'm either having at breakfast or I'm having and or at lunch, right? So either that complex carbs going to be at breakfast or at lunch, and then to not have them at the dinner time because you want those good carbohydrates in your system to give you energy during the day and slow burning quality carbohydrates. So what's a good quality carbohydrate? Steel cut oats, oatmeal, brown rice, black beans, sweet potatoes, yams. Those are all great examples of carbohydrates that are going to be slow burning in your system and give you good energy just for the day, but also, of course, for your workouts as well. So make sure you're getting that in. Now, stuff that was not on that list. You did not hear me say bread or English muffins. Those are not high quality, good sources of carbohydrates. Yes, they are carbs, but they're just not the best source for you. And regardless of what type of bread it is, it's just not the ideal way to go for carbohydrates. Most breads are, in my opinion, are considered like a splurge. It's just not something you want to be doing on a daily basis. If you are going to go with the breads, one of the best ones out there is Ezekiel because it does not add in the processed garbage. Most breads are just dosed with chemicals to preserve it so it doesn't go bad. With that Ezekiel bread, if you have it, you got to keep it in the fridge. Otherwise, it molds like within days. It's because there's no preservatives in it. So a much healthier option. So what are good examples of lunch? Of course, a salad is always a great option, but on that salad, you don't want to be adding the bread, the croutons. And of course, for dressing is where you got to be ultra careful. You do not want to be having the rich stuff like any of the ranch. So dressing wise, balsamic vinaigrette. Some people do the apple cider vinaigrette. Of course, you can always squeeze on lemon or lime. That's fantastic as well. But the really more important thing to have with your salad is you got to have that protein source. So protein-wise, of course, common stuff is tuna or chicken or turkey or eggs. And with that, you want to have at least 20 grams of it so you're getting a substantial amount of protein. Same thing you're thinking about your breakfast, like where did I get my protein source? That's what you're constantly thinking because most people are having way too many carbohydrates, which leads to extra fat storage, which can't imagine anybody really wants. So it's just regarding against that, like where did I get my protein? Did I get enough? Was it at least 20 grams, maybe even 30 grams? And then the other advantage of your protein is that it is very difficult to convert into fat storage. And that's why you hear so much about people going higher protein. But it is not about having no carbohydrates because that is not smart. Your body needs protein, carbs, and fats. Another good idea for lunch is to do some kind of lean protein source, right? So chicken breast, turkey breast, fish are all great ones to have. And then you can do like a little side of brown rice, maybe some vegetables. That's fantastic. That's something, once again, if you're going to make a bunch of it so you can take it with you for lunches. So those are things that you want to consider for lunch. Hopefully these tips helped you. We'll be back tomorrow.